guys, Pauline here from Carnoustie. Just wanted to make a very quick video for you. I've been busy. It's my daughter's 24th birthday today. I keep telling her I think she should only be 10 because I can't believe that 24 years have gone by. It's just ridiculous, but hey ho, that's what happens. So here's her birthday card. And I've really just used a mixture of all of my favourite things. That's Stampotique, Distress Inks, my Stampin Up. So what the Distress Inks I used were Squeezed Lemonade, which is on the bottom. Blended that into Worn Lipstick, then into Milled Lavender, and lastly Seedless Preserves. And used my ink blending tools for that. I then also used the gorgeous grunge stamps from Stampin Up to do the background, and I used Tim Holtz new stamps for the selfie, the I Love You and Remember the Now. And the sentiment is also from Stampin Up, and that says, I don't believe that it's your birthday, you don't look a day older than you did last year. And I restamped out the cake using the Real Red pens, and then cut round it and put it up on a pop dot. And this gorgeous girl here is from my Stampotique range, and I love my Stampotique punches, and here she is, she's Moth Fab, and I cut round her. And then using my Inktense pencils, watercolouring is huge at the minute, isn't it? And it's great fun, it's really therapeutic. And I used a lot of my Derwent Inktense pencils. I used Shiraz, Red Violet, Mauve, Red, Poppy Red for the heart and her lips and round her eyes, and Fuchsia. And again, just starting with the light and blending dark upwards and into just to have more of an effect. And I used the Inktense pencils are from Derwent, and I also used my Faber Castell aquarelle pencils, and these two for our skin tones, and that's 132 and 131 that I used for that. And I've also used Tim Holtz. I've got a bunch of stencils here, and that is the stars one. Also, I love my Tim Holtz and my Ranger products. So that's what my daughter has. She's already seen it, so but she's getting it tonight officially, and she thinks it's lovely, and of course it is. And this is something she hasn't seen. And I made this. I made a wee handbag. It's kind of like a wee gift bag, and inside there is an envelope which I used using a Martha Stewart scoring pad and the envelope part at that adds to it. And I've just put a little thing inside, and it just says, I owe you a big hug. And how I did this was I used my Sizzix EClips machine to do the shapes, and I made 2 of them. And then what I did was I used a 4 by 1.5 inch bit for the middle, and I scored it at half and at 1 and folded it, and then added that into the bottom to make kind of like a seam, the bottom of the bag. And I've used just a sticky dot just to keep it closed, because I don't want it closed permanently, but if you close it, it will allow it to stand. And what I've used here, oopsie daisies, I'll see better at the back. I've used my round tab punch from EK Success, and I've went round that again with some of the purple pen from my Stampin Up pen range that I have. I have all the pens, and I used my rolled flower die, which I got from Stampin Up. It's made by Sizzix, and I punched out, well, it was the bigz die, and I made loads of flowers, rolled them all up, used some seed petals from my stash into the centre, and then I also used some seed petals up here and used two of the jewellery. I'm trying to remember the name of them, I can't remember. It's the, oh, I can't remember, it's the stick things that you use for jewellery making, and the ones that I have got little baubles on the end. So what I did was I put two together using two, and then brought them together, and then using a pair of pliers rolled them, punched a hole in the back of the card, and then fed it through, and then covered it up with, I punched a circle in the same colour just to cover where the jewellery wire, the findings, that's what they are, findings. And using my EClips, I cut out with one of the cartridges the leaves and flowers, some leaves in green and some, just the stems of some leaves, just to add some greenery really to go with the purple. Yeah, so I think she'd rather like it. She might hope that she's getting money in it. We're going to Edinburgh on Saturday, so I will treat her then. So yeah, so I thought you would quite like this. If you've got any more questions about how I made this, I'd be more than happy to answer. And yeah, great fun and a real lovely girly present. Oh, I'm going to have to put another dot on that, haven't I, to keep that a little bit more secure. I don't want it to close down properly, so I think I'll have to use a better dot though. Okay, take care for now. Bye.